copyright strike me, YouTube. I don't care. Hey, hey, yeah. I want to walk in slow motion or drive really fucking fast. Feels like like you're James Bond. You've got two pistols in your like under your arms, ready to just be pulled out and fuck shit up. I used to think like when I was in a fucking airport, I would imagine that I would have or like in the mall or something when there was a lot of people, I would imagine that I would have like guns from like the video games that I would play.
Yeah.
And like if some shit were to go down, like I would be prepared.
Yeah.
With my fake.
No, exactly.
With my fake. And I would like pick. I'd be like, I would choose
your loadout.
I would choose this gun and this gun, and I'd make sure to have fucking this perk so that I could see through walls or whatever. Oh, throw them at me. Yeah, that's mine. Nice. Let's go.
Clean.
Yeah, they are clean. That would be awkward if they weren't.
Well, now you know.
Smell my ass crack.
They've been sitting on this dirty ass floor this whole time.
Oh, nice. They smell good. Can't look in the mirror. That shit wild. Stand on the stage. I give him the rage. No turning it down. Can't tell me, can't follow it. Doing it streets. We do it for keeps. We do it for rights. Got 52 weeks. The shit ain't for pleasure. I'm coming to tweak. The shit is forever and infinity. Number 8. Yeah, we write it and wrap it around. I take me a beat and I turn in a beast. But the crib on the hill made it harder to reach. But a couple more whips because I needed more speed. But a couple more watches. I needed more time. Didn't buy the condos. Smarter to lease. And I bought in the ice because I bought in the heat. I bought some more ice because I brought in the heat. Made a cast on my dick so she never gonna cheat. If I gave you a day of my life or a day of my eyes.
Ooh.
Don't blink. Bah, 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 Bars. Yeah, that both of them work. That's fine. Like you could have said bussin'. It would have been like the worst.
How do you feel about last night, dude?
Fake.
Still?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see the volume of her like in a new day.
Yeah.
See if she still talks.
Yeah.
Doubt it. But that's the other thing is hope for the worst. Yeah.
Maybe
hope for
she
the best.
Talk. Maybe she does talk, but she wants you to go back to Mermaids and spend more money.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I don't. That's like what the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Let's go somewhere else.
Keep your mind open. Yeah, exactly. You just hear the conversation, see what she says. What you guys were texting, right? What were you talking about?
She just kept saying that she didn't believe that I was.
That's what she texted you?
Well, I said, are you done with your shift? She said, yes, I'm done. Just got home. Dang, you get home late because it was 4 a.m. Yeah. How was the rest of your night after I left? She said, it's okay, but no customer. I said, good. I don't want anyone to take my lady. And she hearted it. And then, is it your first time here at Mermaid? I said, yes. Really? I think not. I said, is that right? Why don't you think it's my first time? She said, I think you're always go to Mermaid. I said, what? With like crying, laughing. She's like, really? It is your first time? I said, yes. I said, yes, sweetheart. I've never been to Mermaid. But that was this morning because I didn't see her text. I fell asleep. Yeah, who knows when she goes to sleep?
Yeah.
Her and Mia.
Yeah.
Talking about us all night.
Good things.
No, I doubt it. They honestly loved you after you fucking chugged that thing. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
They were all over you.
Yeah.
I walked in from my sale and you were just chugging.
Yeah.
Chug-a-lugging.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then you got your sale. We both had
Hell yeah, dude.
a sale and a night and a kiss.
And a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
but it's just
that she did on Instagram. That was off.
It's just this fake. Yeah, she said she didn't have Snapchat and I didn't.
Nobody has Snapchat, dude. That's
all right. Fine. I'm just a fucking anomaly then. I think Soji blocked me, the chick that I met in that fucking
on the train.
The other one in the
Shop.
Like drugstore, and like it said Instagram user for like the.
We're both smooth.
We're both what?
We're both smooth with it.
Fucking go, dude. That's it. You don't think we should add anything to it? You think it's good the way it is? It's our handshake.
Oh, the handshake, dude. That's firm.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Another word, crisp. Crisp. When you're done showering, I'm gonna shower.
Oh yeah, I should shower. I wasn't even thinking about that.
I thought you were just getting ready.
I should shower.
I am going to. Yeah, but speak of the devil, though, that the lady we met on the train hasn't read the last text I sent. She just said go to Dobubata Street, which is the wrong way to spell the street that she wanted me to go to.
I think Billy was right that she was just kind of like telling you to go do your thing. Which is kind of weird.
She was sweet on the
sweet.
Yeah, and that's the shit I can't stand. It's like if you're uninterested, I would rather you right then and there be like the way you are going to be here.
Yeah.
Because then it's different. I'm not going to be different.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm me there, here.
Yeah.
When you see me again in a year,
yeah.
I'm me.
Yeah.
So it's fucking annoying to have to deal with that shit.
Even on the text, she was like being
initially
nice-ish.
Initially.
It's like if she had just been like, oh, I have a boyfriend or something. Maybe she was scared. She didn't want to say something in person with my two friends. Yeah. But even over text, like, you're never gonna fucking
do anything.
Pass again, right?
Yeah.
Like, just say something.
Logan and Jake Paul jumping off the world's biggest yacht in the world's biggest yacht in the world is what this post says.
World's biggest
on a crazy weekend with these guys. Such a fun memory and epic trip. I like Monopoly too. I want to watch that.
Hey! Look at that boat.
They're not even on the top of it though.
You want to jump on the boat? you should jump on the boat. With the cab. Hit the boat. You know what I'll do? You guys are ready. Bring the boat. This motherfucker. Hey.
Blender bottle that's really good if you have some. You put protein powder or electrolytes or whatever the fuck you want in it, and then you just click the button and it blends. It's really nice. You know, instead of a shaker bottle where you're just there for 90 seconds shaking it to make it not remove the powder and dilute it so that it's just a liquid. This thing does it for you in 2 minutes. And it costs about the exact same as a regular shaker bottle. It just has a blender in it. It's badass. Yeah, it works. Didn't buy the condo, smarter to lease. If I gave you a day of my life or a day of my honest moment. Sunday at 9:30 a.m., bro. Fuck. The shitty.
This convenience gets a long ride. It's electric, but if I don't have time to charge, I can gas it here. That'll power my generator. Over 700 miles. You can also get air suspension and LiDAR for self-driving. It's let others know it's driving itself. The side lights will turn blue. Pretty cool. Inside, you get pillows in your headrest, heated and
Tesla. What the hell?
They probably stole all of Tesla's shit. He's building them in China. China copies stuff. They'll take a Tesla and reverse engineer it and make one of their own and say it's theirs.
Sure.
Just change it a little bit.
But Teslas are manufactured in the U.S. Well, they have some.
I think he's making them or selling them in China. I think he's selling a lot of them in China.
I think there is a Beijing manufacturing facility.
He probably gets it cheaper than here.
But with the tariffs.
Like the iPhone. No, but those that he makes in China, he sells in China.
Yeah, or Asia.
Yeah, Asia.
Right. Right.
So you do all the selling for them, a salesman?
Yeah, the sales guy and help with organizing the
How do you sell it?
money
You sell
making
the
of
school
things.
to people?
Well, right.
Garrett's school version or you guys' group's version, you try to sell it to someone who's getting emails from you, or how do you do it?
We are right now we're creating a webinar style, so it's going to be a one-to-many where we, through a number of different filters and referrals and affiliates and things, filter people to have access to our software, and then we expect they'll have questions. So then
Okay.
we're going to create this webinar where I will run some of them, Goose will run some of them to go over kind of the technical side of things, and teaching them what it can do for them, how to sort of automate it, and then we expect that once they have this access and then they learn more through those webinars, they'll all be scheduling calls with me to then purchase the software.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
it's what we were doing before is just individually direct messaging people and then scheduling calls from that, which is just a more tedious, time consuming way to get. It's one-to-one.
Do you make a commission on it?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I'm not getting paid anything other than that. I mean, the expenses that we're going through right now are paid,
Oh, that's good.
but I could not. Wow.
So they sell them, and if you could buy them, like if you could buy the trucks, the pickup trucks, little Nissans, Toyotas, and whatever other ones.
Sure.
People want those. Those are in high demand for like gardeners, construction guys.
Right.
You could get one and flip it easy, man. But the problem is there's other people buying the trucks too, other dudes. But the auctions is a good way to get a car and make money. You just turn around and sell it for a couple hundred or 1,000 or two more. Even if you have to like paint it, if you put a paint job on, spend $2,000, you might be able to sell it for 4,000 or 5,000 more. But
right.
I might try start doing that because it's good.
Yeah, man. Just one.
When I went to go buy a car a couple years ago, there was a dude at the dealership. It was a Ford Fusion electric car, hybrid. And at the dealer, they had the car I wanted, but the dude at the salesman was there. He was a big fat black guy on Pacific Coast Highway by my house at the Auto Nation. And he said, oh, yeah, that he has the cars and they want to check them out. But I'm bullshitting with him at first at the desk there in the sales place.
Mm-hmm.
And on his desk, he has these two little fishing things. Like I go fishing and he has these things called Saviki. It's like little lures, like 5 or 10 of them on one string, and they're for catching mackerel. So you put it on with the weight and you cast it, and you can catch like 2 mackerel or whatever. So I asked him about it, and then he gets one of them and he pushes it to me. He goes, here, you could have that. So he had the car I wanted. When I test drove it, I bought the car. But it wasn't because of the Saviki thing. It was because he had what I wanted too. But you guys should try that too. You should try to give them gifts if they sign up, like, I don't know, maybe a keypad or a mouse or something, maybe whatever they use for this stuff. But that dude, he hooked me with the fishing stuff because right when he gave me the fishing stuff, I liked him and I wanted to buy the car from him,
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Just
it was a good car too. I used it for that's when I found out about the 70,000 miles because I kept it. So it had like 98,000. Then I traded it in and they didn't give me shit for it. They only gave me $6,000. I bought it for, they gave me $6,000. I bought it for $6,000. I had paid $6,000 on it, on the payments when I traded it in. So I got my money back.
good. It's easy to lose out on those things.
Yeah,
Cars lose
then I
value
found
so
out
quick.
about the mileage. They explained to me when I traded in, I sold it back to Auto Nation, the place I bought it from, because everyone else only wanted to give me $5,000 or 5,500, and then they said 6, so I said, okay, take it.
Anything more? Let's see.
What happened to Garrett? Man, he go back to sleep?
I would imagine he's taking a call, but usually he just does those down here. So yeah, I probably did go back to sleep. I think they're all kind of going
in and out.
Rejuvenate before we head out. I think the plan is to leave around 2. So.
Oh man, that's in an hour. Better get up quick.
Yeah. Yeah, man. What these kids are up to.
I gotta charge my phone. You guys got an iPhone charger here plugged in?
There's one right there.
Oh, here's one right here, I think. This thing? No, that must be for a computer. Where is it? Over here somewhere?
Here, right there. On the table. On this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then you can plug that into that same one you were just using.
Awesome. Yep, charging up.
Oh, let's see.
Underappreciated. What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and of all the abundant and delicious fruit growing on the trees in Los Angeles, the loquat might just be the most underappreciated. Growing in nearly every neighborhood, these trees tend to go unnoticed, except in certain communities, which love them not just for their mango plum flavor, but what they mean culturally and historically to those communities. So I want to talk about the loquats of Los Angeles. Let's get into it. The loquat is yet another Los Angeles transplant. Native to China, they were once reserved for Chinese royalty. But like many LA transplants, the loquats love the LA climate. They thrive in the heat, they don't need much maintenance or water, and they can live over
How you doing?
years. That's important to note that despite the similarities, especially in name, they are not related to the kumquat.
I think Goose is sleeping and Yaya's showering.
That's right. This is the same family that actually gives us apples, pears, and most stone fruit, which is perhaps why the flavor of the loquat has been compared to the plum, the peach, and the mango. The tree can be anywhere in size from a large shrub to 30 feet tall, with almost subtropical, dark, glossy green leaves. Okay, so how did loquats get to LA anyway? There's no real record residential tree planting in Los Angeles, but the sale of loquat trees was first recorded in the Los Angeles Daily Star in 1875. By 1896, newspapers were describing the delicate, exceedingly pleasant flavor of the loquat, saying they should be cultivated more in Los Angeles. Shortly thereafter, C.P. Taft was a grower who grew thousands of acres and created several new varieties of loquats that thrived in the LA climate. And loquats appeared to be ready for the LA mainstream. The problem then, at least in the U.S., is the same as now. Americans just don't like blemished fruit, and loquats bruise really easily. Additionally, up to 30% of the fruit's weight is in the seeds. Yet for thousands of years in Japan, the fruit sold major volume. And Japanese immigrants and traders might have been the first to bring the pits to Los Angeles directly from Japan in the 1850s. Around the same time, Chinese immigrants were planting loquat seeds in Los Angeles for both ornamental and health purposes. There's even a loquat supplement, Bijian, that's said to be good for coughing and sore throats. Spain has also been a large loquat market and a main reason they're in Los Angeles. Spanish brought the fruit to their warm colonies in the New World, and Latin American colonies where the fruit became a major part of Central American culture. When people from these countries came to LA, they planted the loquat in their yards. The fruit is known as nísperos, or nísperos. Another important loquat community in Los Angeles is the Armenian population. Loquats are so important to Armenians that the name Nor Ashgar actually means New World in Armenian. Loquats are often given as gifts in baskets and bags and shared by neighbors as a welcome to the new community. So why aren't they more popular in mainstream Los Angeles? Because often they look like this. After just a couple days, they just ripen too fast. But honestly, the birds love them too, especially the local LA parents. So not only are these loquat trees ornamental and gorgeous, but the fruit really is delicious and it has a huge cultural significance here in Los Angeles. Take advantage next time you see one on a sidewalk. All right, LA, it's been a minute.
Some birds, you hear that bird?
Yes.
It was making that noise at 3 or 4 in the morning. Some bird was here outside. What kind of bird is that? A crow?
I think so.
Man, it was out in the backyard last night, I tell you. It was squawking.
That's frustrating.
There's a bass, and the next drop the guard comes up in the glass. He's here, or she's here, excuse me. She comes right up on it, and sometimes it blows them completely out of the water. Under there, oh, there it is.
Hey, what's going on, man?
There's a bass, and when the scales drop the guard comes up in the glass.
Are you reviewing Cisco? This lady pisses me off when I listen to it.
What?
Because it's not good. It's not what I've trained her. But I was told by the guy to stop training her because he was going to fire her. And then he didn't. So I'm going to train her again. Are we keeping the...
What is wrong with what she's saying?
She's a minute and a half in, and she's still reminding him who she is.
Mhm.
That should happen in the first 10 seconds.
Mhm.
He should know who she is, what they're talking about, and they should start talking about it by second number 11.
Well, he did say, like, give me a second. He just, like, this.
It's the guy that I sold this for. Yeah.
So that was you selling something to those people?
I was just listening to this appointment setter that we have in her call to set up a call with me that I closed last night.
You closed it on good.
And yeah, but I need to make sure that what's happening before I talk to people is the same for everybody that's setting up appointments for me, and she's doing things differently, which is interesting. It worked and we got the sale, but I feel like it wasn't because of how she set it up. So I need to clean that up. I need to eat something before we go. And then I'm going to start eating something, and then we're going to be like, all right, let's go.
And then,
Because I take my sweet.
you gotta take a shower.
Fuck, man. I need to. There's so much shit to do, bro.
I know.
Fuck.
I gotta do basic hygiene.
I'm stressing about it.
You guys don't want any of this oatmeal? I'll probably chuck it. It's no good now, I think.
Did you make a lot?
Yeah, it's not good after it sits.
Yeah.
You kind of have to rejuvenate it somehow.
Tony, do you want oatmeal?
You need some brown sugar, then it'll be good.
Right, yeah, we got to go get some sugar or something so it's tasty. I think I'll probably just make some eggs or something.
Without the brown sugar, it's not that great.
Yeah. Thanks anyway, though. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it'll be better next time with some sugar.
Let's do it. Let's tell Billy make a little sugar pit stop.
Go to 7-Eleven, huh?
Yeah, I think so. That's the spot. Okay, I'm not getting anything done.